What's up everyone? It's your girl Weeza and welcome back to my world. See by the title of today's video, we are going to do a good old-fashioned empties video. So we're going to go through all of my empty products that I've been saving up for like 6 months now and let you know if I would repurchase them, if I love them, if I hated them, or what I thought of them overall. But before we get started with all of the empties and all of the fun, I do want to talk about the jewelry that I'm wearing. So today I'm wearing pieces from Ana Luisa, and I've worked with Ana Luisa in the past before. Ana Luisa is known for their super unique jewelry pieces, and I honestly really enjoy them. I've mentioned a few times on my channel that I am a jewelry snob and do not just put any type of jewelry on my body, but Ana Luisa pieces are very nice and very high quality. I've never had any of them lose their color or anything like that, and I am a gold person. As you can see, I always pick out their gold pieces. So today I'm wearing a necklace, an earring, and a ring from them. These here are the Xeon earrings, so they are just a huggy hoop, like a mid-size huggy hoop that has a little bit of texture on them. With the huggies, they don't have any backing at all in them, so if you like fall asleep on the couch or whatever, taking a nap, you're not gonna get like poking or digging into your skin. And I just like how clean it looks, just like nothing, just a hoop. So gorgeous. I love the little texture detail as well. Something different than just a plain gold hoop. Then let's zoom on to my neck here. This is the Miche blue necklace. If you've been watching me for a while, I picked up the Miche green. It's like a beautiful green aventurine pendant, but this one here is a blue lace agate pendant. And I just think it looks really good with like gray and like the gold, and it just looks beautiful. I really love that green aventurine one. I literally wore it all summer. It was like my summer necklace, but this one here I think I'm gonna be wearing all winter because it's just so pretty. I really love the gold chain. It is literally the perfect length as well. You can also adjust it to be longer or shorter. It has a little bit of an expander in the back. And on my finger I am wearing a rope pave ring. So this one here is their classic rope ring, but it has like these very pretty pave details in it. It is just a little bit something extra than just a plain rope ring, just to give you a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of glitz and glamour. I just think it is so pretty. Right now, Ana Luisa is having their holiday sale. It is buy one, get one, 50% off. So you can go ahead and grab a gift for somebody else and then also grab yourself something for 50% off. Their pieces start from $39 and above. So go ahead, check out their website. I will link it down in the description bar below. Go get some shopping done and go and treat yourself. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into these empties. They're literally all over my floor. I have them like categorized into like makeup, hair, and skincare. So let's just get right into it. If you guys are interested in seeing my empties, what I loved and what I didn't love so much, then keep watching. Let's start off with mascaras. This is the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara. This is my favorite product that I tried in 2022. It is currently sold out and I'm very sad about it, but I've been scouring their website and waiting for it to relaunch, and I'm gonna pick up like 3 bottles. This mascara is the only mascara that I'm wearing on my eyes today. And that's saying a lot because I like to mix and match. I'm a mix and matcher. It is also clean, which I've never liked a clean mascara. It's always smudged, it's always rubbed, it's always flaked. This guy, not so much. But with this guy, I just go in with 2 coats and I'm like a 5, 6, 7 layer kind of mascara girl. You don't need it with this guy. A little goes a very long way. Is this a repurchase? Yes, absolutely. When I can buy it, I will buy it. Next mascara is the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. So I actually did a whole YouTube video on the science behind this magnet mascara, and it's actually one of my favorite debunked videos, honestly. It was really fun to make. But this guy here, I've also gone back to and I really like it. It gives you just the longest, most beautiful, and it also gives you a little bit of volume as well, lashes, and I feel like it's just a very nice formula that doesn't clump. It's just very easy to use and very easy to work with, and it's extremely black. This guy is also extremely black for a clean mascara. You don't get that very often. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I want to mention that because I love this mascara so much. But anyways, back to the Benefit one. I think it's really cool. The science is really cool. Gives you really nice, long, natural looking lashes, and that is just what I've been loving lately. So the They're Real Benefit Magnet Mascara is a big thumbs up from me as well. Definite repurchase. 2 concealers that I saved. I've talked about the Kosas concealers many times on my channel. I absolutely love her. Favorite concealer of all time. Love. Will repurchase. This is probably my like 5th or 6th like little tube. I love it so much. Everyone always asks me what shade I get. It's in the shade 02. So if you're similar to me and you want to have the same under eyes as me, shade 02 in the Kosas Revealer Concealer, Super Brightening Concealer, whatever it's called. I will also link everything down below, so if you want to get it, you can. I just know that the name of this is like extremely long and I never remember it. So it's just the Kosas Concealer. Period. One that I didn't love so much, but like I wanted to like, it's an Essence concealer. And I had mixed reviews on it because people on TikTok said it was really good. For me, she was just too cakey. So like I didn't even finish it. I used it a few times. I tried to give it a chance, but it would just like clump up, get cakey, and it just made my under eyes look dry. I have really dry skin to begin with, so this didn't help. Maybe if you do have like an oilier skin type or an oilier complexion, it will be better for you, but this one just didn't work for me. So this is the Essence Camoflauge Plus Matte Concealer. I wanted to love her, I really did, but this one is a no-go for me. Foundations, I have 4. Let's go in with one that you know that I love. It is the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Cream. This is my ride or die product. I use her every day. She's my good old reliable. When I don't want to wear like a foundation, I'm wearing her. If I just need like to even out my skin tone, going to the store, don't want to wear any like mascara or any other makeup, couple pumps of her on the face. I've tried different variations of her as well. I have currently going the Nude Plus, like their more glowier version. I like it. I always go back to this one though. I've also tried the pink one. I think it's like the illuminating one. I liked it. Always go back to this one. So this one is always gonna be my favorite. I've purchased probably 20 plus bottles in my life. Absolutely love her. 10 on 10, would recommend to every single person in my life. I even have my mom on this. Drugstore foundations, 2 that I love. This one here, L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This one has a bit of a smell, but it's not like a horrible smell and I kind of like it, so there's that. This one comes with a pump, which is also really amazing for a drugstore foundation. It just leaves your skin so beautifully radiant. Like it leaves it looking very fresh, exactly what it means, fresh wear foundation. It lasts a very long time, doesn't sink into the pores. It just sits beautifully on the skin. You can build it up to a nice medium-ish full coverage depending on how much you put on. It does build quite nicely. I've repurchased this 3 or 4 times. I currently have another bottle going. Absolutely love her. Will repurchase time and time again. If you haven't tried this, you gotta try it. It is so good. Another one, I don't know if I've talked about her before, but I do love this one. This is another one of those everyday foundations that you can use to just kind of even out your skin and give you a nice glow. I kind of like alternate it like between the CC cream and this one. This one is just a little bit lighter. The coverage isn't as much as the CC cream actually, and it's just a little bit more lightweight feeling on the skin because this is a tinted serum, so it has hyaluronic acid in it and also has a nice tint to it. So it's like skincare and a foundation in one, just a nice little moment. This one here is in the shade 23 Light. I currently have my summer shade, so I haven't been wearing it. So I have to go grab my winter shade because your girl's pale and I don't want to talk about it right now, but this is really, really good, especially if you have dry skin. This is gonna be your best friend. Onto a foundation that I didn't love. This is literally full. I tried it a few times and it just didn't work for me and I was like, no. So Maybelline came out with this Green Edition line product. So I have mixed feelings because the lipsticks or the blush bombs that come in this collection are amazing. I love them. They are some of my favorite lip products at the drugstore right now. But when it comes to this guy, it didn't work for me. Like, I was traumatized when I used this. When I say it went into every single one of my pores and just stuck there, it did. I think maybe it is because it is an oil and it just didn't like work with my skin. I don't know. I haven't heard too many people talk about this, which also intrigues me. Like, why aren't we talking about this? But when I tried this, it separated on my skin, it sinked into every fine line, every pore, and it literally wouldn't blend into the skin. I tried it with a beauty blender, I tried it with a brush. Nothing worked. It is an oil and it has like an oily texture, as you can see. It just looks like it's separated. So for those reasons, I am a pass on her. I tried my hardest. I tried so many different ways to use her, but it just didn't work for me and I will not be repurchasing her in the future. Let's talk about contours. So I kind of have an obsession with contour and I love it. It's like my favorite part in my makeup routine. I just think it's so fun and so cool how you can like contour your face and make your face look like different depending on where you place your contour. My favorite contour of all time is this one right here, the Makeup by Mario contour stick. As you can see, I literally dipped as far as I can go with her. There is a brush on this. I never use it because it's just not my thing. I like to blend it out with a beauty blender or even the Rare Beauty foundation brush. It is literally my favorite brush to blend out contour with. I get this one in the shade medium. It is literally the perfect shade for my skin tone. Mario did some magic with this guy. It is so good. I've repurchased 3 of them before. I would have repurchased more, but it was like so hard to get at one point in this year. So I had to try to go find a dupe for it and I was kind of successful. So I went and I've been using this guy here, the Wet n Wild makeup stick, the contour. This is in the shade Where's Walnut. This is a $5 contour stick and I've literally purchased it 3 or 4 times. I only saved 1. The problem with this is that I always lose the cap. Every single one that I've had, I've lost the cap. It's like a little clear cap that just doesn't click on. So that's frustrating in itself. But the product inside is actually really good and the color is very pretty. It blends beautifully. I won't say that it is a dupe of the Makeup by Mario like I've heard some people say, because it's a completely different formula, texture, glides on the skin differently, but you do get a very similar effect. So when I couldn't get my hands onto this guy, I would use this guy and it worked just as well. When you look at the colors side by side, for me anyways, they weren't a complete match. They were very similar, they give you very similar effects, but I just preferred the finish and the feel of the Makeup by Mario better. Not to mention, I just didn't like the fact that I lost the lid every time. I just felt like I was using like a dirty, dusty contour every time I used it. So then there was one point where I would put like a little plastic Ziploc bag on it and then it just looked really bad. So if they fix the packaging on this, I would like be very appreciative, but I have repurchased both of these. I do love them. I do think there is a time and place for both of them, and I will continue to repurchase both just because I have a contour addiction and I love it. A few more makeup-ish items before we head on to skincare and hair care. I have a few hair items as well that I want to share with you guys. Starting off with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now, I love this primer. I think it is amazing and it works so well to give you a poreless, perfect complexion. I have purchased this time and time again, and I've probably even raved about it on my channel and talked to you guys about how much I love it and how great of a product it is and how it is a dupe for the Tatcha Luminous Silk. I have noticed that I've been breaking out and getting like cystic acne like underneath my skin. That is something that I've never really experienced until like this year, when I really actively just started using this primer alone. And I think this primer is causing me to break out. And it makes me sad because I really, really like it. But then my brain started going and I started thinking, back in the day when I used the Benefit Poreless Primer, I also broke out heavily. So I just think that there's something with me and poreless primers that don't go well. So I have stopped using this as much. I do use it here and there on occasions when I need my skin to look flawless. For example, I had an event last week and I used it and I had a pimple come. So I am like 99.9% sure that this is where it's coming from. So I'm gonna do a complete purge of this product and we're gonna put it to the test and see if it is this. So I will not be repurchasing her and I will keep you guys updated on what happens and if it really was her. This is controversial, like don't come at me, but I don't like this product, I'm sorry. This is the Anastasia Brow Freeze. It never worked for me. I think it's sticky, it's gooey, it's gross, and I kind of like, I didn't even leave it open, like I left it open maybe a crack. And she dried out on me, so I was like done. That was my final straw with her. I tried my hardest to use it. Like I dug into her, I used her maybe like 20 times. When I compare it to something that I do like, this guy right here, this is my favorite eyebrow gel ever. This is the Got To Be Glued Spiking Gel. I have a million of these little mini guys everywhere. I have a full size guy. I have them all over. When I go on vacation and I forget this, I buy a mini guy. I don't care if it's $5, $6 or if it's the same price as the big guy. I'm getting this because this is the only thing that just sets my eyebrows in place. Like I'm wearing it today with a little bit of brow powder and a little bit of the NYX Lift and Snatch. That is all I'm wearing on my brows because this guy holds my brow all day long and I never have to worry about it. This is my favorite brow product ever. Repurchased time and time again in any country, any city, anywhere I am. This is an absolute repurchase. I will not be repurchasing her ever again. I just think it's overhyped, it's overrated. I have heard though that e.l.f. does have a dupe that is better than this and I've yet to try it because I just can't find it in Canada. But let me know if you've tried that e.l.f. one and if it is like the same product as this, if it dries down, like how does it wear? Let me know. Does it like dry down completely like this guy does, or is it like more of like a jelly, ooey gooey texture that's not cute? I'm interested to know. So if you've tried it and you know, please let me know. One of my favorite lip products that I found this year, this is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip. This is in the shade Mixed Berries. This is the plump one. And as you can see, I have gone in and dug the product out. That's how much I love her. This is just the gorgeous, most beautiful berry mauve pink. She feels so minty fresh, so clean on the lips. It just gives a beautiful, like beautiful plump juicy lip and I love it. Literally, Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump says it all. You need it. The one thing that I'm gonna say that is super annoying about this product is when it gets to here, she doesn't go up anymore. So in order for me to get the product out, I physically need to dig it out. Now that's that much product left. That's a lot of product still left, as you can see, that I need to dig out. So if I'm not able to get to that by clicking it out, I have to dig it out. And that's just like a lot of work and that's very frustrating because these aren't cheap. Like these are kind of expensive. If we could fix that aspect, I'll be happy. I've also tried the regular version that isn't like the plumping version and I do like that one as well, but this one is just more glossy on the lips. I prefer the Lip Plump version. I have the other one in the shade Orchid or Orchard? No, Orchid. Obviously it's a mauve pink because duh, that is who I am. A definite repurchase. Moving on to more skincare products. Lip stuff. This is the Summer Fridays lip mask. This is the old packaging. I have so much to say about this packaging, but the good news is that they have new packaging that isn't this. I literally lost the lid. You could probably see like little wispy hairs on it. It just got caught in everything, which sucks because the product inside was amazing and I loved it and it smelled so good like a vanilla dream. But I'm happy to say that the new packaging is way better. There's even like a little lip gloss tip on it. It feels so nice, so gorgeous. I have it in my purse at the moment and I love it. So have I repurchased this? Yes. They fixed the problem, which was their packaging, and that is amazing. I love when brands are able to like own up to their shit and be like, hey, we screwed up on the packaging. Product's unreal though. We know that you guys love it. We're listening to you. We're gonna make a change, and I can always respect a brand that does that. Continuing on with lip products, this is the Laneige Sleeping Mask, another one of my favorite products. This one here was a limited edition. It was the Peach Iced Tea. It was one of my favorite flavors that they ever came out with. I think they came out with it in the summertime, but it took me a while to get through it because I had like a couple going at the same time. It wasn't like artificially peachy, like in your face, artificial fake peach. It was a very nice light ice peachy tea scent. Like I said, one of my favorite scents that they ever came out with. I'm sad that it's limited edition. I would definitely repurchase this scent again. As for the lip mask itself, I've repurchased it multiple times. I'm currently working on the mango one. That one's really fun. I don't know if that was limited edition or if they added that one to their permanent collection, but nonetheless, I have it, love it. It's really, really nice. And I also am working on the mint chocolate chip because I love anything mint chocolate chip. I'm a mint chocolate chip ice cream girl. Judge me as you may. My boyfriend is not a mint chocolate chip kind of guy, and we have like debates about this all the time. And I'm like, you need to get on the mint chocolate chips. And he's just like, I'm not with it. He's like a vanilla chocolate chip, like maybe like Rocky Road kind of guy. And I'm like, I'll get the mint chocolate chip. Thank you so much. This is a new product that I tried and fell in love with. So this is the Tower 28 Intensive Rescue Serum. So they came out with a spray, which I've used before, the SOS spray. I've actually reused it. I should have a bottle somewhere that I've used because I've repurchased that like literally during the Sephora sale. That is really good. I feel like it really helps to hydrate the skin and like help with my like redness. And I have eczema prone skin, so here and there I do spray it onto my like eczema patches on my arm here and there, and I feel like it does help. But they came out with this serum version of it, and I just like this more because I feel like I have control of where I can put it. So I have already repurchased this. So I repurchased this and the spray at the same time. So just imagine that I have the spray here as well, because I think I might have just threw it out. I don't know. I wasn't thinking, but this one here I like to put on and mix with like my serum. So I mix it with like my hyaluronic acid, or if I'm using niacinamide that night, just a couple squirts of it. It's like a very liquidy formula. Put my serums in there, mix it up all nice, and just add it to the face. Because I do have very sensitive kind of like dry skin, I feel like it really helps calm down the skin, bring down the redness, and bring down irritation, especially when I try so many products. My skin hates me sometimes, and I feel like this guy just helps bring everything back. Tower 28 is definitely coming out with some amazing products this year. One of my favorite brands maybe of the year, because they're just coming out with really cool, innovative stuff, and they may not be coming out with something like every month, but the things that they do come out with are very thought out, very well done, and they work. This is a definite repurchase if I didn't say it already. I went on a hunt to look for the best moisturizer this year, and this is what I found out. I am a Glow Recipe fan. I love these two products. This is the Strawberry Salicylic Acid and the Watermelon Glow Dew Drops. Because I loved all of these Glow Recipe products so much, I was like, I'm gonna give a try to their moisturizer. This is the Glow Recipe Banana Souffle Moisture Cream. And unfortunately, I tried it and it didn't work for me. As you can see, there's still quite a bit in the bottle and there's my hair everywhere, so sorry. And I just didn't feel like it was working, so I didn't finish it. It was so bad to the fact that like I felt like it was drying my skin out more. As well, the smell kind of threw me off. I wasn't a fan of the banana-ness of it. This product just was not a win for me. I know a lot of people that actually really like it. So this one here was a pass for me on my moisturizer journey. Then I went to the Inky List, the Peptide Moisturizer. This one has the little like clicky thing and it's dirty, really, really sorry. This one here was okay. It worked as a daytime moisturizer, but nighttime it wasn't hydrating enough to like give me what I needed. I ended up finishing it and using it as a daytime moisturizer, and even then it just squeaked by. I topped it up with the Glow Recipe drops and it was sufficient enough to wear under makeup and not make me feel super, super dry. But this one here I did not repurchase, and I will not repurchase just because I didn't get the moisturizing effects that I thought I was gonna get from it. Then I gave a try to the Skin Fix moisturizer. This did say Skin Fix on it, but it just peeled off. This one here was good to start. Like it worked very well. My skin was loving it, just like soaking it all up. And then one day it just stopped working. It was just like, nope, we don't like it. So then I ended up using it as a daytime as well with my Glow Recipe drops, and then it was okay. But I was on the search for a good nighttime moisturizer that didn't dry me out. So this guy just didn't give me what I wanted. So I also passed on her and I did not repurchase. Then I went to the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and this guy was the winner. I found something that actually worked at nighttime, and she was like a big tub and I like literally scrubbed her dry. The other amazing thing with this guy is that I used it on my eczema patches, and it also helped with that issue as well. It doesn't have a scent. It just smells like cream, if that makes any sense. This is another brand that I've really been enjoying this year. I also have their KP scrub in the shower. I love it. It is the best KP scrub cream, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever used. My skin literally feels so silky smooth after I use it. I've also tried their eye cream. They had a primer. I've been trying quite a few things from their brand this year and I really liked it. So First Aid Beauty, killing it. Love it. Repurchased time and time again. Onto hair. This right here is the Viral K18. I wanted to love this so much, so I tried one little guy and I tried another little guy because I bought it, used the whole thing, and then I saw Glamzilla use it on TikTok and I was like, well, her hair's so silky, why didn't that do that for me? So I bought another one. And then I was like, it doesn't work the same as it did on her. It didn't give me that silky, beautiful hair, silky smooth hair that everyone else was getting. And I remember I commented on Stephanie's video and I was like, why does my hair look like yours? And she was like, oh, it's because your hair is ashy and I have black hair, so it's gonna look more silky smooth on my hair, but I swear it's working. Like, it's gonna look amazing on you. I went back, used it one more time, and I was like, she's right. My hair does feel amazing. I just wanted like the beautiful silky smoothness that she had. So I did repurchase her in hopes that it would work, and there was something that did happen for sure. Like my hair did feel better, it felt stronger, but for me, I didn't see those immediate effects that I wanted to see that I got from my Olaplex mask. I'm sticking with my Olaplex. I've repurchased my Olaplex and I'm gonna continue using my Olaplex. But this guy, I've heard people say that it's amazing. It just didn't work for me and didn't give me the feeling that I wanted it to give me. So for that reason, it's a no more repurchase for me. And lastly, let's talk about Amika. Amika is a product that I've been really using this year because I'm a brand ambassador for them, and I do have a discount code and stuff with them. I'll link it down below if you're interested in grabbing some Amika products. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that I've been able to try a lot from Amika this year, and these are just two products that I've used up and I want to share with you. This is the Perk Up Dry Shampoo. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos ever, and I can say that I bought this before I worked with Amika, and it's just been one of my holy grails. Now I have another can back there and I have another can over there. It is just a really good, reliable dry shampoo that I know that works and doesn't leave my hair feeling gritty and gross, and it gets my hair through a couple more days before I have to wash it. I wash my hair about 2 times a week, so this guy's my best friend during the week and the days that I need a little bit of perking up. Really, really love this dry shampoo. 10 on 10, would recommend, and have repurchased all over my room right now. I can literally see them across the way. Next, onto this guy right here. And this product I have never tried before. So this is the Undone Volume and Matte Texture Spray. I love a good messy, wavy hair, as you can see. I love a good like fluffy textured moment. When you spray this into your hair, it has that classic Amika scent, and if you know what that scent is, it is just like so fresh and so beautiful. I love the scent. And with a lot of texture sprays, it really weighs down your hair and makes your hair feel like kind of like hairspray and gritty. This guy didn't do it, but it gave you a lot of volume and texture. So I don't know what the heck is in this, but it is really, really good. And it just gave your hair so much like life and volume. It's a matte texture spray. I don't know if it's like matte. I'm trying to think. That wasn't really a quality that I was looking for. I just like the texture aspect of like workable, flexible texture, and this gave that to me. I have it on my list to repurchase. I have currently working on one from IGK, and I don't know how I feel about her right now, so I've been testing her out, but this one here is definitely a repurchase once I'm done that guy. It just gives you really nice workable texture with some volume, which are like 2 of my favorite things when it comes to hair, and it also leaves your hair smelling really, really nice. So that is just a bunch of pluses, a definite repurchase, 10 on 10, would recommend. We have cleaned up the floor. That is all I have for my Empties videos today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and it's been so nice to come back and chat with you guys. Also, before you head out, don't forget to check out that description bar and get yourself some cute little jewelry from Ana Luisa, and go check out their holiday sale, grab some gifts for you and the people you love, but mostly for yourself because you deserve it. But I don't have anything else to say, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you on my next one. I'll catch you really, really soon.